There's going to come a time where these quote unquote elitists have to come to terms with the fact that you eat, breathe, and survive based off the backs of the working class American man. These people are weak. They are frail. They are inept. They are unskilled. They are incapable. They cannot connect the dots that the whole reason they have all these comforts and all this shit is because working class people take care of them. And here's the problem, and this should scare people. This is one of the last opportunities for the working class man to stand their ground and make a change because they understand where they are vulnerable. We do not understand how much power we have. Humans are at the end of their leverage if technology continues to grow. Our ability to stand up, speak up, leverage things through civil disobedience and strikes and boycotts and inaction are dwindling because we are being replaced. And if you do not want to be replaced, you must flex the power currently that you have now. What is up, guys? It's Andy Frisella. This is the show for the realists. Say goodbye to the lies, the fakeness, and delusions of modern society. And welcome to motherfucking reality, guys. Today, we have Andy and DJ
Cruise the motherfucking internet.
That's what we're going to do. That's what CTI stands for. It stands for Cruise the Internet. This is where we, believe it or not, we put the internet up on the screen, and then we talk about it. We speculate on what's true, on what's not true, and then we talk about how we, the people, have to solve these problems that are created in society. Other times you tune in, if this is your first time being blessed with our message, we have shows within the show. Okay, we have Q&AF, and if you go back to yesterday, you're going to hear a Q&AF. That's where you submit questions and we answer them. Now, you can submit your questions a couple different ways. The first way is,
guys, you can email your questions in to askandy@andyfrisella.com.
Or you can go on YouTube right there in the comments section and ask questions in there, and we'll choose some from there as well. Other times, we're going to have real talk. Real talk is just 5 to 20 minutes of me giving you some real shit that you need to hear. And then we're going to have 75 hard verses. Now, 75 hard verses where someone who has completed the 75 hard program comes on the show and talks about how their life was in disarray before the program and how they've used the program to realign their mental and, as a result, the rest of their life. Now, if you're unfamiliar with 75 Hard, it is the initial phase of the Live Hard program. You can get the entire program for free at episode 208 on the audio feed. Anywhere audio podcasts are hosted, it will be episode 208 of Real AF. There is a book. The book is called The Book on Mental Toughness, and you can get it on my website. It explains the entire Live Hard program, plus 10 chapters specifically dedicated to different elements of mental toughness, plus a whole bunch of case studies about some famous people that you'll recognize on how they use mental toughness to become people that you recognize their names. So you can get that book at andyfrisella.com. It's not necessary. You can get the whole entire program for free at episode 208. But if you're someone like me that likes to know the nuts and bolts, the ins and outs, it's a great book, and I think you really enjoy it. It is currently, I believe, on pre-order. Well, not pre-order, but out of stock. We sell out of it every time it comes in. So if you just go in and order it, it'll ship right as when we get it. So there's that. And a lot of you guys have been asking about full length. Well, we have a whole new concept that we're going to replace full length with. That I'm not going to tell you about yet, because the minute I say it, other people are going to start doing it. And this is a unique concept that no one's doing. So we'll bring that to you as soon as we get that ready to launch. In fact, we'll probably just launch it and not tell you anything about it. But you guys have been asking, what about the full lengths? Well, we're doing them a little different. You'll see. We've got a lot of big plans coming up this year for the brand, for the show, and that's one of them. So we have this thing called the fee. The fee is very simple. You'll hear me say, pay the fee. What that means is share the show, okay? We talk about controversial topics here. We do not take ads on the show because I don't want to answer to any companies telling me what I can and can't say. I'm an independently successful human being. I finance the show myself, so I have the freedom to say whatever the fuck I want, and I do it. So in exchange for that, we get censored and shadow banned and messed with across all the platforms, and I just ask something very simple. When it comes to spending your money, please consider my companies as the option that you spend your money with. And then also, please help us get the message out. If it makes you think, if it makes you laugh, if it gives you a new perspective, if it's things that you need to hear, please share the show. And by the way, you guys do a great job of this. Now, there's a lot of people that don't, But those of you that do, you do a great job, and I appreciate the fuck out of you guys. And I also appreciate you guys supporting our companies. This is not an ad, but when you buy First Form, you're supporting the show indirectly, and I'm very, very much so appreciate that. So just want to put that out there. Anyway, don't be a hoe.
Share the show.
All right.
Hey.
What's up, dude?
Dude, hurting. By this time tomorrow, man, hopefully I'm good.
You're going to look like a woodchuck.
What do you
A
mean?
bunch of nuts in your mouth. Normal for you. What?
That was a reach.
You ain't got nothing to say to me, bro. I'm on fire today, just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have a hard. This is gonna be one of them days. All right. So
Yeah, man.
tell everybody what you got going on.
Dude, I gotta get 4 wisdom teeth removed, and then one other extraction from the wisdom teeth. Yeah.
Oh, so they're taking out like a 5th tooth?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, because
You got some big crowding going on. Is it growing in sideways?
My wisdom tooth on the bottom left cracked a tooth because of how hard.
Is that where it hurts,
bro? It's fucking.
Yeah.
This shit is like I wonder, like I tap in, like I was looking at Alex, like I was thinking back, like when she was giving birth, like this. I feel like I'm giving birth in my mouth.
Yeah.
Like this is what it feels like.
You're getting all them nuts out of your mouth, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So hopefully, I'm good to go by this time tomorrow. So we'll see.
All right.
I don't know if that's fire. I mean, like it's good.
What's good?
The nuts joke.
Hey, listen.
It ain't trophy.
Listen, there's one. Okay. There's one rule on the show, and everybody fucking knows it. And the rule is, I decide what the fuck is funny, and you don't. That's that.
Yeah, it's kind of like how Democrats
Actually, it's
are.
Madat and I. We decide together.
Madat's a horrible judgment of character.
Was that f***ing fire joke in the beginning of the show?
Yeah, absolutely.
Super see that?
It was amazing. It was so great.
You're the one with fucking. All right. Let's get into the show.
Let's get into
Holy
it, man.
shit. Enough about nuts in your mouth.
Yeah. All right. But on some real shit, though, Andy, I got to give you your props.
So are you going to do are you going to be able to record CTI this week?
I mean, hopefully by Thursday, I'm fine. That's my hope.
I don't think this is a 2-day thing. Didn't you just get this done?
Yeah, he should be fine.
I should be fine by Thursday.
If he's not a bitch, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
If he's a bitch.
So no CTI this week.
Bro, listen, I will come in. Listen, I will come in tomorrow and record it.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, we can record some tomorrow.
You won't be doing cardio an hour after your shoulder surgery.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'll come in tomorrow. We can try to record something.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Right.
Listen,
you were saying you were going to give me props.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be quiet now.
Yeah, we'll do it
Give me
next
the
episode.
props.
We'll do it next.
No, give them to me.
And we'll give them next episode.
No, I'll take them now.
No, man, I got to give it to you, man. Listen, this motherfucker don't miss.
I do not miss.
You don't miss, man. Choco Taco's coming back. You don't miss. Listen, we got to play the clip.
Fuck what the clip say.
You got to play. It's right here. Play the clip.
It's f***ed up, bro.
I'm calling it right now. It's coming back.
You calling it? Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I mean,
coming
I
back.
can see it.
It's coming back.
You gotta build
I
the
think
demand.
this can't be real. I'm refusing to accept this.
Yeah, hey,
This is a publicity stunt.
Bernstein Bears, bro.
I'm not about it.
Yeah,
This is 2 thumbs down.
100%,
Yes,
100%. I hope they come back.
they're coming back.
We need to go get a stockpile, bro.
Listen, they are coming back. Mark it down.
Mm-hmm.
Guaranteed.
Listen, you said they come back, and they're back.
I don't miss.
You don't miss, man. You don't miss. Choco Taco's coming back. I'm actually happy, but there is like a little caveat with this. All right.
I think this was a PR stunt to get the fucking Choco Taco to be controversial again.
Yeah, the problem is though they put it in like it's coming back. Like let's just dive because like there is a caveat here. It is coming back.
It's like some cinnamon thing or something, isn't it?
No. It's just where it's coming back. So
Okay.
a beloved ice cream treat that was discontinued in 2022 is making a comeback. Not with the same company. The Choco Taco, invented in 1983 and made by Klondike, was retired after the company, quote, had to make very tough decisions to ensure availability of our full portfolio nationwide, a spokesperson told Nexstar at the time. Now, an ice cream company out of Portland, Oregon, is teaming up with Taco Bell to recreate the dessert and bring it back to the public once more. Starting this summer, Salt and Straw is offering a little bit of an elevated version of the Choco Taco, featuring cinnamon ancho ice cream, hardened chocolate, and toasted brown rice. Yeah, it sounds a little too liberal for me. That sounds a
They're
little
gonna
liberal.
fucking ruin it.
That's not the Choco Taco then. No.
This is bullshit taco.
No, they're like this is like this is
Why-
this,
why-
Is, this is the trans taco.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
That's a good one.
Count that shit. This is trans Choco
Put a check
Taco.
next to DJ's name.
Bro, that's not the Choco
Why
Taco.
do we gotta fuck up everything that's good in the world, bro?
It is Portland, Oregon.
Man, that's true.
I mean, like, it is Portland.
Yeah, what do you got? What's wrong with you guys up there?
I don't know,
Why you gotta
man.
be fancy? Like these are the motherfuckers that took avocado, put it on toast, charged $50 for it.
No, okay, but that shit is kind of good though.
Yeah,
Avocado
but
toast,
not
it
for
ain't 50
$50.
No, not for $50.
Bro, it's avocado
Yeah,
and bread.
but it's because they try to do the our avocados are humanely sourced from Mexicans and
No one cares.
like, bro, just give me the fucking avocados, man.
Bro, people only care that it's not like brown. Man, did you ever for once ever in your life ever, like you go to one of these Mexican places and they come out, you ever been to a Mexican place where they make the shit right there at the table, like guacamole?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever for a fucking second
Mm-hmm.
thought anything but like, damn, that looks fucking good?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Like I don't give a fuck where they come from, bro.
I don't care.
I don't really care.
Don't care.
Yeah. I don't even care if they use chemicals on them or any of the shit that
Bro, you
anybody
can-
says. I don't give a shit. That
listen.
fucking shit looks good. I'm gonna eat it. I got tequila. I got
You
tacos.
can mash that shit with your hands, bro. Like make it with your fucking hand. I don't care. It looks good. I'm gonna eat it.
Well, that might be taking it overboard.
Well,
Would
I'm
you?
saying, like,
I don't
like,
think many people would eat it with.
I mean,
someone's
like,
hands.
they can't have like f***ed up fingers and shit.
They
but,
could have
like,
been just digging in their crotch.
clean
bro.
hands. Employees have to wash their hands.
They
like,
don't, but
you know,
they don't.
food safety shit.
They
you know?
say they do, but they don't. You ever seen the fucking bathrooms that have those stickers?
Bro, they are nasty.
How many fucking clean bathrooms have those stickers in them?
Mm.
Like, isn't it more impressive for your facility to have a perfectly clean bathroom with no sticker of employee wash their hands than a completely disgusting bathroom
Yeah, it's
with
like
the sticker? Like,
it's
it
a fucking
doesn't.
joke.
It does not make me feel secure in my cleanliness.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's a real point there. That's wisdom right
Bro,
there.
more people, yeah, which you're going to lose when they pull those teeth out, bro. I'm going to have to find a new f***ing host. I'm going to have to find a new one, man. Who we going to throw in there? We're
I
going
get
to
it,
throw
'cause
Z-Shine in there.
It's wisdom
Right?
teeth.
We're going to replace you with fucking Syed, bro.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then he's going to kick your ass.
Oh,
DJ
okay.
and fucking Z-Shine almost had a boxing match the
Oh,
other day.
come on,
Oh,
Andy.
yeah, bro. Oh, yeah. We're bringing this shit out in the real world. We got to get him in here, bro.
Yeah, it was almost a war between Africa and India. World War III. Who knew World War III was Africa and India?
Who was that you walking with him the other day when I said that shit to him? Bro, we were walking.
What'd he say?
First of all, DJ's a big dude. If you listen on audio, you never seen him. Well, he is black.
I'm
just
black,
So you
yeah.
guys don't be surprised.
Shocker.
Secondly, he's what are you 6 foot?
6'1", yeah.
Yeah, 6'1",
Mhm.
280 pounds, 275.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Big dude who knows how to handle himself. Z-Shot, what's he? 5'7", fucking 30.
Yeah,
what-
soaking wet.
You know, I don't know though. He's doing 75 hard now, bro. His
Bro,
shoulders and arms
he
are
could,
getting
he could be
fucking
doing
jacked.
1,000 hard. I will
Well, anyway,
fucking destroy him.
Nah, dude. Listen, I'm telling you right now. When I was walking across the parking lot, he said he's gonna kick your ass.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah, I said.
We'll be right back after
Keith
a quick
was
commercial
there.
break.
I said, hey, Z-Shot, and he like looks at me, and I said, I heard you're gonna beat DJ's ass. He said, I'm gonna kill him.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
That's
all
what he
right.
said, bro.
Well, guys, we're gonna listen to this message from our sponsor, and we'll be right back. We'll just come in.
All right. Well,
all
this is
fucking-
thumbs up. We're doing thumbs up at the beginning of the show.
I mean, sure. I mean,
Yeah.
no, it's not a thumbs up, bro.
It is thumbs up because it's homage, but y'all are making
It's
it
not
weird.
homage, man. That's a trans Choco Taco, bro.
That
They're
sounds
fucking
like
it up.
that sounds like hate.
Like, bro,
That sounds like hate speech.
It is, but like, dude, I was seriously like before. I'm like, shit, dude, I will fly to fucking Portland, Oregon, and get an unlimited supply of these. I don't want those. And I will tell you what.
There's a reason the sayings exist.
If it ain't
right?
broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. There's a reason that saying exists. Like, I'm convinced that people fuck up their lives so much because they can't just abide by these little nuggets of wisdom that have existed for thousands of years.
It's
which
like
is, if it ain't broke,
Yeah,
don't fix it.
yeah. Well, with these people, the problem is that there is no problem. That's the problem.
I actually think the problem is that they're f***ing stupid.
Mm.
That's what I think.
Fuck, man. I miss Choco Tacos, man. Would you try one? Would you try one? You might
It
like
said
it.
it had rice in it.
Yeah, it's let's get the actual ingredients here. It's
Cinnamon
cinnamon
ancho ice cream,
ancho.
hardened chocolate,
Mhm.
and toasted brown rice. Why do I want rice with my ice cream? That doesn't make sense to me.
Is that like tapioca?
That might be that.
Mm.
Still
What the
don't
fuck
sit-
is ancho? Is that like anchovies?
I don't fucking know, man. Listen,
Let's look it up.
I'm from Missouri.
Cinnamon.
We don't have that shit around here.
cinnamon.
You know what it is? Yeah, you would? You would go for that?
ancho Ice cream.
Joe's, are you guys eating the taco? No, we got 2 no's, 1 yes. What about you?
Spicy.
2 and 2? And you're saying no, DJ?
Yeah, no.
Okay, I'm saying no too. So it's definitely a thumbs down. I'm
It's
not eating.
avocado ice cream.
Yeah, let's move on. This is ruining the
Bro,
show.
what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah,
You were just talking about avocados.
I'm fucking done with these people.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, I agree.
It's avocado. Oh,
Hey, you know what?
bro.
F- you guys for making this taco and bastardizing the Choco Taco.
It's fucking,
That's my official
it's
stance.
insane. It's insane. Yeah, f those guys. Guys, let's
For real, bro. Hey, you know what? You know what happened to them? What happened to them was they missed their daily dose
Mm,
of this amazing First Form energy drink,
yep.
Screaming Freedom.
Mm-hmm.
They missed it, and it f***ed up their brain, and they came up with this idea. Now they're going to lose gazillions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let that happen to you. Drink First Form Screaming Freedom every single fucking day. This is not an ad. Just saying.
Guys, let's get into our headlines, man. Remember, if you want to see any of these pictures, articles, links, videos, go to andyfrisella.com. You guys can find them linked there. With that being said, man, headline number 1. This is a big one. It's big one coming out of left field here. Headline reads, media admit Joe Biden involved in lucrative Americore deal with brother James.
No shit.
But now mainstream media is covering it.
Yeah, well, they're trying to get rid of
And the
him.
left, yeah, that's what it
That's
means.
it, man. They're burying him.
That's what it means.
Listen,
man.
dude, they brought this old motherfucker in to do all this damage. He did the damage. They don't need him no more. See ya. And he's so stupid, he fell into it because he wanted to be president of the United States so bad he couldn't recognize what was happening to him.
Yeah.
Did you really think that you're smart enough to be president, bro? You're a fucking moron. These people used you, and now they're going to ruin your name and your reputation and your fucking family forever, and you let it happen because your ego is massive.
Mm.
This
Same
is why
thing.
you
I
should
think
never. This is why you should never, ever, ever let the pursuit or desire of a position for your own ego get in the way of your judgment and cloud your judgment.
It will be used against you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%,
that's
dude.
exactly what happened here.
Yeah.
Let's dive into this article. So Politico, who is very left-leaning on a lot of the things, in fact, just a few months ago wrote an article saying this was total bullshit, is now admitting it. Politico national political correspondent Ben Schreckringer,
Shit kicker.
Shitkickers.
Ben Shit kicker admitted Sunday.
Benjamin Shitkicker admitted Sunday that President Joe Biden was involved with James Biden in the family's lucrative Americore deal. The article appears to contradict Politico reporting in October that no, quote, smoking gun existed or exists that proves any Biden family wrongdoing. Politico, a publication that tried to dismiss the Hunter Biden laptop story, typically works to suppress the Biden business scandal. The outlet reviewed information that shows that, quote, Joe Biden's name and inner circle were more involved with the company that has been understood, Shitkicker acknowledged. Quote, the investigation also reveals that Joe Biden's name and inner circle were more involved with the company that has been understood. In addition to the accounts provided by former executives, investors' material described Jim Biden as an advisor to his older brother. And on top of Joe Biden's own previously reported encounter with the firm's CEO, at least 3 of Joe Biden's relatives did work with Americore. They include Jim Biden's wife, Sarah, and his son, Jamie. The president's son, Hunter Biden, also met with the CEO, and his personal doctor, current White House physician, Kevin O'Connor, joined a meeting with Jim Biden and the president of a hospital being acquired by Americore, according to a former executive and emails obtained by Politico. Politico's change in turn comes months after House Oversight Committee Chair James Comer produced findings in October about Americore and a $200,000 check landing in Joe Biden's bank account. Comer believes the $200,000 payment is suspicious because the money flowed through a distressed entity, Americore, which loaned James Biden $600,000. On March 1st, 2018, Americore wired him $200,000. That same day, James Biden sent Joe Biden a $200,000 check. Now, James Biden denied the $200,000 check he gave Joe Biden was due to a pre-existing business relationship. He insisted instead that the money was a return payment for money Joe Biden lent him. Comer requested the alleged, quote, loan documents the Biden brothers might have consummated, but the White House stonewalled the request. In media appearances, Comer blew holes into James Biden's claims and stated his story was contrived, quote, out of the rear end, Breitbart News previously reported. Let's say they pull something out of their rear end that says Joe Biden loaned Jim Biden money. Either way, we have his James Biden's personal bank records. I can say with confidence he had no money to pay Joe Biden back other than that $200,000 wire that came from Americore Health Company. So either Joe Biden was paid $200,000 as part of the influence peddling scheme, payback, kickback, dividend, or Joe Biden actually made a loan to his brother, and because his brother influence peddled Americore Health, he paid him back $200,000. Now, Politico's acknowledgement of the Americore money wire comes as James Biden is set to sit for a deposition with the House impeachment inquiry. In September, Comer subpoenaed James Biden's Lion Hall Group and JBBSR Inc. entities. The subpoena appeared directed at obtaining records linked to Joe Biden's corporation, Celtic Capri Corp., which received nearly $10 million in 2017 without specifying revenue line items. And here's the title for the Politico article. Biden's brother used his name to promote a hospital chain, then it collapsed. So that hospital actually went bankrupt and closed down, and somebody actually died because of all of this, which is also part of the mix. Andy, what do we got on this?
Well, I mean, there's a lot here. This is another example. A lot. First of all, I'll say this. All of this information has been out for years and years and years, okay? And for years and years and years, the media has completely denied it. They have completely lied. Politico, The Atlantic, all these, the mainstream
CNN,
medias,
yeah.
These people have sat on television and penned articles that are complete bullshit to protect these people, okay? Now, because the polls are showing that this guy can't beat anybody, they're now bailing on him, just like I said a minute ago. So they bring this dude in. He's old, he's senile, he's fumbling over everything that he says. What better person to do the damage to the United States than someone like that? Because if it were Gavin Newsom or if it was someone who was put together mentally, we would be standing at the White House with torches saying, bro, treason, right? But because it's an old man, they've played it off as, like they said in the media last week, a confused, well-meaning elderly man. That is not true, okay? This is the play they've been running, and I have said this a million times on this show when I've talked about them using this guy as a chess piece to accomplish the destruction of America. So this guy, because he wanted to be president so bad, he failed to identify the role and the accuracy and the reality of his position. You are not qualified to be president. That is why you've been in Congress for 40 fucking years and you've never made it. You're a moron, all right? You're not sharp. You're not on top of it. You're Barack Obama's butt boy. That's the fuck you are, okay? And you were chosen not because you deserve to be president, but because you would be easy to excuse doing the damage that they wanted to do in this country. All right. So that's the reality of Joe Biden. Now they realize, oh, we're in an election year and Trump's winning 70-30 or 75-25, some crazy shit, which, by the way, if you actually look at the numbers, that's where we're at. It's not 44-38 or whatever. It's drastic. Yeah. Okay. And it's a gap so wide that they would be, they do not have the capacity to fudge it.
They can't cheat it.
Yeah, the gap's too big.
Yeah.
And so now they're saying, okay, well, let's bail this dude out. Let's re-energize the Democratic voter base by giving them what we think would be accepted as a reasonable option, which could be a number of people. I personally, now they're saying it's not going to be, but I personally still believe that Michelle Obama makes the most sense if they're serious about maintaining power. And they are serious about maintaining power because they understand that if they lose power, there's going to be accountability to what they've done.
Yeah.
And that accountability is going to stretch not just from our government, it's going to stretch into media, it's going to stretch into financial institutions, and it's going to stretch into international alliances and I don't know what you call these interest groups, like the World Economic Forum, all right, and NATO and things like that, alliances and interest groups. And yeah, so that's still how I'm reading it. And I don't care what you guys say, oh, Michelle Obama says she's not doing it. Yeah, well, I'm sure that's what she's going to say until she does it.
Exactly. Well, I think something, too, like for people to pay attention to that I think lends to the credibility of that statement, Andy, is that this cabal, this deep state that we talk about, they know what they can use against you, right? Like they knew this shit with Hunter Biden. They knew this shit with Joe Biden.
Oh, yeah.
They help facilitate a lot of this.
Yes.
And they do these things as like a failsafe in case they ever, like we saw it with Bob Menendez, right? And all the fucking foreign entities he was working with. Bro, like they know the corruption. They are aware, and that's why they're going to use you. And the moment they no longer need you, they have enough on you to get rid of you. Oh, yeah. Well, look, you know what I'm saying? Like they will completely own it. They know these things, which also further lends to the credibility of Trump, in my opinion, because it's like they don't have anything on them. Which is why they have to create 94 bullshit charges.
That's why they have this corpse up in New York fining him $300 million.
Exactly. They don't have anything. He's never been bought like that. You know what I'm saying? And so like that's what this, like, to me looking at it, and I look at it like that, and that, like through those lenses, it's very, very easy to see the bullshit, man.
Well, that's how I see it, man.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah. Guys, tell us what you guys think. Jump down in the comments.
The problem I have with this is that are we not going to learn our lesson as people? Like, we have independent media sources, people like myself, who have been pointing this out for literally years, saying this exact thing. And most people don't believe it until it shows up in the news article
years later
by the companies who have lied to you for years and years and years intentionally. What do you think? Do you think they know less than me? Do you think it's more likely that they've been covering and then you use that to validate that it's true? So the American people have still not learned. They still have not learned that our media in this country is not about the news anymore. It is about propaganda. I don't know when that started happening. It would be impossible to tell. But I can tell you when I started noticing it was during COVID and a little bit before that. Okay? Basically 2016 and beyond.
Yeah.
All right? It makes no sense. It should make no sense to anyone why every single personality at every single station hates Donald Trump. We like, that doesn't make sense because in this office, there's 500 people here. If I walk through and I say, okay, what do you think of this person? We can pick any person on the planet. We're going to have a number of different perspectives. But because this guy is not part of their shit, they have coordinated the media, the financial institutions, Hollywood, entertainment, social media, the biggest companies in the world, the most important government organizations in the world to attack this man in unison. And there are literal videos of people saying and using the exact same phrases.
That's what's scary.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there is a back-end coordination happening amongst all these media channels, and it is very obvious to anybody who looks. When these people all use the exact same framework of language in the same situations, like they did in 2020 with COVID, it should be very obvious that they're being coordinated behind the scenes.
There's a universal message that is getting put down and sent down.
That they're repeating word for word. Haven't you ever seen
democracy?
Haven't you ever seen one of those videos where like they show all the reporters and they're finishing each other's sentences? Dude, the American people are still not learning because we reported on this fucking for the last 4 years.
2022.
Okay? No, I'm just saying all the corruption, not just this exact one.
Yeah.
And people don't admit that it's true until the people who have been lying to you say that it's true. So at what point are American people going to wake up and say, Why would I believe or look at a certain organization as if they are the authority and confirmation of truth when clearly they are way behind people who are out here on the front lines telling you what the fuck is going on?
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah. Well, it's very simple too. Like, dude,
Like,
the
why
reason
is
they're willing to be
hold
honest
on.
now is because they want you. They want to build your trust back so they can tell you the next bullshit the next headline.
For real, dude. So how is it that most people will not admit that one of these quote unquote conspiracies are true until CNN reports on it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
How does that make sense?
it doesn't.
At some point, we have to step back and analyze our thinking skills and say, well, they're lying to us, and they lied to us forever about this, and now it's true. And by the way, all these other people, they said it was true the whole time, but we thought they were tinfoil hat dumb fucks.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
People that said it was
Just
a lie.
because I don't sit on TV with a fucking tie and feed you a bunch of bullshit and talk like one of these nerds or any of these other guys out here in independent media who are regular people. These people are way more credible than these people, and you're still looking at these organizations as if they're the stamp of reality. And that's dangerous. That's why we're in this situation. So what's going to happen tomorrow or next month when they have the next emergency come out? Are you all going to believe that it's real again and fall for the same shit? Because if so, bro, we're going to lose this country. At some point in time, Americans have to wake up that our entire, when they call us fascists, they are the fucking fascists. Fascism is the coordination of all of these things: government, business, media.
It's exactly what
to
they're doing.
oppress the citizen. That is fascism. They are fascists. That is what they're doing. That's why when these blue-haired dumb fucks come running up and they're, you fascists, it's hilarious because they don't even know what the fuck they're saying. Anyway.
Yeah.
Fuck these people.
What's with the sniffing?
I don't know.
Like, why do they all do that?
Bro, the world, listen. These people think we're scum. They hate us. They're not acting in your best interest. If you support any of these people and you think that they care about you, you're wrong. You're deeply wrong. And it's a fatal mistake. We have to stop believing that these people in Washington, D.C. give a single fuck about us American citizens, because if they did, they wouldn't work so hard to make life so hard for us. They wouldn't have a plus 50% tax rate when you add it all together. Income tax, sales tax, tax to buy gas, tax to sell shit, tax to own shit, over and over and over. That wouldn't happen if they had our interest in mind. They don't have our interest in mind. They have their interest in mind. And the American people thinking that these people work for us is what's causing us to go further and further and further down the drain. So wake the fuck up.
Yeah, guys, jump in on this conversation down in the comments. Let us know what you guys think. With that being said,
We're fucking occupied, bro. This guy's taking money from China. This guy's taking money from other countries and then this is what people don't understand. Influence peddling is treason. It's treason.
yeah, let's call a spade a spade.
Yes.
Yeah.
Influence peddling is like, that's like saying a child molester is a child lover.
A minor attractive person.
Dude, it's total sterilization of what we're actually talking about. We're talking about actual treason. We're talking about taking millions of dollars from the Chinese government and then making moves as president of the United States to destabilize our country, to allow millions upon millions upon millions of military-age males across the border, to drain our strategic oil reserves, to artificially lower the price, to leave our military equipment in Afghanistan and then have it used against us in other areas and theaters, to create disruption with crime in the inner cities, to create division amongst the races and the sex of Americans. Like, bro, they are doing this on purpose. This is not an accident. And they use this man who is senile as fuck as the fall guy who's getting paid millions of dollars. If somebody's paying you millions of dollars, is it reasonable to expect that they expect some sort of action in return?
That's the fundamental.
Okay, now if China is our enemy, like we are told they are, would it make sense that China would want someone here to destabilize the nation for their benefit?
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense.
Absolutely.
Why else are they paying this man any money? That is fucking treason. That is not That is not influence peddling. Okay, so let's get this straight right now. We are occupied by a government who has been paid by our foreign adversaries to make decisions that are not in the interest of you and I and the American citizen. What would you call that? What would you call that? Because that's what the fuck we have.
Guys, jump in on this conversation. Down in the comments, let us know what you guys think. And with that being said, let's head to the comments. So I saw this comment. I'm like, well, that's kind of fucked up. Like, fuck she talking about? But then I see a supporting comment. I'm like, okay, all right.
Let's see.
Let's watch this comment. This comment comes from Jeanette Moore, 1167. She says, such a shame my son listens to this nonsense.
Okay.
But then I see this comment. Received my first purchase from y'all Blue Raz Energy. Can't wait to sling it and crush my AM workout. Don't be a dusty clit. Buy Andy shit. Okay, I kind of get it.
That's fucking funny, bro. Hey, go back to the thing. Hey, listen, Jeanette. Let me explain something to you. All right? Your sons are probably tired of your bullshit. They're probably tired of your stupid ass brunch conversation and your stupid fucking woke shit. And that's probably why they listen to the show, Jeanette. So if you weren't such a dumbass, they probably wouldn't be listening.
No, they still be listening.
Yeah. Like, people are craving. Well, here's what these people don't understand. They are pushing people the direction of opposite of their shit. Mm-hmm. They cannot understand it. So keep forcing your mask and keep forcing your whatever woke shit you want to shove down everybody's throat, and you'll just grow our audience for us.
Yeah. Thank you, Jeanette.
Yeah, thanks.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, your sons probably think you're a dumbass. Just like you think they're a dumbass.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Because they don't want drag story out.
Yeah, because they don't. Yeah. They don't want people to speak the truth. You know what? This is America. Mm-hmm. We can have opinions, and you can think my shit is nonsense, but clearly the people closest to you in the world listen to me and not you, so what's that say about you?
No, she probably, like, listen, she probably, like, how does she find this? Like, how does she know?
Who fucking cares?
She fucking, like, what are you watching on the YouTube?
Listen, bro, we're going to start finding comments of dumb comments on the internet, and we're going to start fucking destroying them.
Yeah, Jeanette.
Yeah. Your sons, your flesh and blood, would rather listen to me than you. Maybe it's a you problem. I've never met them.
Mm-hmm. I love to meet them, though.
Yeah. Sound like a couple revolutionaries. Breaking free of the fucking power matrix of their oppressive woke mom.
Yeah, guys, remember, don't be a dusty clit.
Buy Andy shit.
Captain America, I love it.
Yeah, but did he respond to her comment with that?
No, these are two separate comments. But I'm like, man, what would make her say this? And then I saw this, so I'm like, oh, well. All right.
Yeah, who cares? Yeah, don't listen. It, hey, here's the beauty of free speech in America. You don't got to listen to it.
Mm-hmm. And that's the beauty of the Second Amendment.
It's
weird. You don't like what they say.
Yeah, it's weird to me. Like, dude, think about this. You're a mom with two sons, and your sons listen. And by the way, I give away free game, bro. I'm helping these motherfuckers win. I'm telling them what it really takes to win in the real world. I'm telling them the truth about what's going on in society. A common sense. I'm not fucking far right. I'm just not with your shit. And you think I'm far right.
Right.
Okay? And people with reasonable amounts of common sense can infer that from consuming my content. So here I am making your sons better, teaching them the ways of the world, helping them understand how to build a life that took me 25 years to get my balls kicked in to build. And they want to go out and be successful, and you're stifling that because they don't agree with your fucking political views. So there's a reason they don't listen to you, Mom, and that's why. But welcome to the fan base, sons.
Yeah, welcome in. I'll be your daddy.
No, that's not what we say here.
You think that
was weird? Yeah.
What?
It's okay. We can move on, though.
How's your pappy? You know that movie?
You want to be their pappy?
You know that movie?
No, I would just say,
you know that movie?
Welcome to the shows, my friends. Welcome to the dark side.
Wait, but do you not know that movie?
No.
It's a fucking classic.
What movie?
Life.
Oh, yeah, Life.
How's a pappy?
Yeah. I didn't watch that one.
It's,
Don't look at me,
it's
man.
It's Black history, Andy.
There's no white people in it.
Yes, there is. It was
I only watch shit with white people.
The warden.
Don't you read the internet?
Guys,
Jeanette said so.
Yeah, well, yeah, Jeanette. Thank you, Jeanette. Guys, we appreciate all of you guys and Jeanette. We appreciate all.
I do appreciate Jeanette because at least she could say whatever she wants, bro. This is America, free speech. If you don't like me, that's cool too.
Just next time, leave a like too.
Such a shame. Such a shame. My sons want to
get better
and build businesses and be wealthy and kick ass and
not
fucking
be NPCs
and be awesome. Such a shame.
Such a shame.
Yeah, such a shame. You should be counting your blessings. Your sons have ambition and drive and the desire to get better. Like that's what the you should be doing. But instead, you're so convinced with your fucking woke mind virus nonsense, you can't even be happy for your own sons. If that's not an indication of what the is going on in this country, I don't know what is.
Well, 9 times out of 10, she probably got impregnated by a beta bitch who's not able to.
No, obviously not. Her sons are champions.
Yeah, that's
you
what
ever
I'm
hear
saying.
that story? You ever hear that story of like that dad with 2 sons who's an alcoholic, right? And one son, he grows up and he's just like his dad. He drinks every day, becomes an alcoholic, and then the other son never touches a sip of alcohol. Well, listen, you got 2 sons that will never touch a sip of alcohol because they've watched how the you've behaved. So you might want to reconsider it, Jeanette.
That's real, man. Guys, we appreciate it.
And remember, if you come on my show and talk shit, I will liberally destroy you on the show. So welcome to that phase of life.
Yeah. Guys, we appreciate all of our real ass fans, guys. Keep liking, commenting. Make sure you hit that bell icon on YouTube so you can get the latest updates for the new shows. That being said, let's keep moving. We got headline number 2. You mentioned it a little bit, but that lawsuit in New York against Trump, that ruling, $355 million lawsuit. Did you see this update? Truckers for Trump to boycott driving to New York City after $355 million fraud ruling. You see this?
I saw a video going around viral about it.
Yeah,
I didn't know if it was just a real thing or if it's some guy or what.
No, it's some real shit.
Really?
Yeah. So a group of truck drivers who support former President Trump have announced they will not be driving to New York City as a means of expressing their disappointment with the civil fraud judgment that fined Trump more than $350 million last week. This all comes in response to Trump being barred from operating his business in New York for 3 years and being found liable for more than $350 million in damages in the civil fraud case brought against him, his family, and the Trump Organization by New York Attorney General Letitia James. New York Judge Arthur Engoron handed down his ruling Friday after a months-long trial that began in October and stemmed from James's lawsuit that accused the former president of inflating his assets and committing fraud. As a result, many pro-Trump truck drivers across the country have not taken the ruling lightly. Now, let's keep in mind with this lawsuit, okay? There was no victims. Right, the banks that they called in to testify defended Trump and his businesses. All the money was all repaid. Yet $355 million. That's the basis here. So it's sparking some blowback here. So quote, "I'm just one of the many millions of truckers who believe in God and love this country." A trucker known as Chicago Ray wrote on X, formerly Twitter. How long are they gonna keep fucking saying that?
I told you it would never catch. I fucking told. Don't you remember me saying this?
But like, how long?
Hold on. I said this when it happened.
Yeah.
What did I say? I said it will never catch. People will always call it Twitter because it's ridiculous. So it's a year. What's it, a year and a half later?
At least.
Okay.
Like, holy shit.
Like, fuck, bro. When are you guys gonna start giving me some fucking credit, man?
It says, quote, "I stand with Trump because Trump stands with me. Truckers for Trump ain't just a slogan. It's real," he wrote. Chicago Ray took to X on February 16th when the ruling came down, calling on fellow truckers to boycott taking shipments to New York City. Here's the video.
Hey folks, your old pal Chicago Ray. I've been on the radio talking to drivers for about the last hour 15 minutes. And I'm talking to at least 10 drivers going the other way. I'm heading down from Southern Wisconsin. And they're going to start refusing loads in New York City starting on Monday. All right? I got about 3 drivers that I drive with. They already vibrated the boss and told them they ain't going to New York City. So, I don't know how how far across the country this is, or how many truckers are going to start denying loads to go into New York City. But I'll tell you what, you fuck around and find out. Okay? We're tired of you motherfucking leftists fucking with Trump. Okay? You know, motherfuckers are starting to get tired of this shit. And you know, our bosses ain't gonna care if we deny the loads. We'll just go somewhere else. Alright? You know how fucking hard it is to get into New York City with one of these motherfuckers? Man, that. Alright?
Yeah, so that. Yeah, but
bro, that's all I was thinking, man. I was like, dude, it's a pain in the ass for these dudes to get it. You ever driven in? Anybody who's ever driven in New York City, you know, it's terrible.
It's stupid.
It's terrible. And bro, I only driven in New York City one time, and it was on Gold Rush Rally in 2014, and I was driving a fucking Lamborghini, and it sucked. So I can't imagine driving
18-wheeler?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, these guys already don't want to go there. So, like, I don't know, but it's going to take more than 10 people, Ray.
Yeah, so this now you got this video comes out today, and this video is starting to go viral. So let's look at this.
All right. I just received a call from a company that I was getting a load from, and they just said they don't have any loads going to New York. So if you're in New York, you won't be receiving anything from these drivers. I don't know if it's real, but I know that the companies are now saying that they're not delivering loads. It's not just the truckers, it's the companies also. Get yourself prepared, New York. Shit may hit the fan in the next couple of days.
Yeah, so I mean,
depends on if it's real or not.
Yeah,
depends on if enough people stand up and say, "Hey, we're not dealing with this shit no more."
I mean, now, do you think this is a good move?
I don't know, man. I mean, these epicenters of leftism and communism and Marxism, like New York and LA, you know, they rely on all of these people that they claim to hate. You know, we're the deplorables. The working class is a bunch of buffoon dumbasses to them.
That's a great point.
And there's going to come a time where these elite people, quote unquote elitist, leftists, have to come to terms with the fact that you eat shit, breathe, and survive based off the backs of the working class American man. That's reality. Okay? And they disrespect us. They talk shit about us. And I know you guys are going to say, oh, he's talking about us. This guy's rich as Yeah, bro. Where do I come from, though? That's where I come from. I'm from Missouri. I come from a family of hardworking motherfuckers, electrical people, construction people, concrete people, people who work for a living. That's my bloodline. That's where the fuck I come from. So when I say we, I mean we. And these men support their lifestyle, and all they do is get on the TV and talk all this shit about all these hardworking American people, and they talk about them like they're dog shit, like they're not worth anything, like they're subhuman, yet they don't understand, because their brains are fucking wired, they're fucked up, that the whole reason they survive is because of men like this. And if men like this actually would stand up and hold the line on things, things would change, because these people would starve.
Bro,
This should be an eye-opening time for these leftists to wake up and realize you are weak. You are the most inept people. You are useless people. Legitimately, you are useless. You can't change a tire. You can't change your oil. You can't grow food. You don't have any guns. You have no power other than your bullshit voice. And when your bullshit voice can't eat or drink or survive because men are tired of supporting your bullshit, you're in deep shit. So is it a good thing or a bad thing? I think it is what it is. I think if you abuse people long enough, eventually they say, fuck you. And if the working class American and the police and the military all said, fuck you, this whole shit would be over in a fucking week. But it's not happening because not enough people are realizing that they have the power.
Yeah.
These people are weak. They are frail. They are inept. They are unskilled. They are incapable. They cannot connect the dots that the whole reason they have all these comforts and all this shit is because working class people take care of them. And here's the problem, and this should scare people. This is one of the last opportunities for the working class man to stand their ground and make a change, because eventually those trucks aren't going to have drivers. And eventually those policemen, they're going to be robots. And eventually it's going to be a surveillance state. So the power of the people to stand up against this level of corruption and actually overturn it is dwindling by the day. Why do you think they're trying to replace all the humans in every single sector of society? Because they understand where they are vulnerable. If you are doing some fucked up shit, don't you think you know, man, well, we can do this as long as that doesn't happen.
Right.
They understand what that is very well. We, the working class, red-blooded, regular red, white, and blue American person, we do not understand how much power we have. But that power will dwindle the longer we wait to flex it, because technology is going to replace that. So you're saying, do I think it's a good idea? I actually do think it's a pretty good idea now that I'm talking it out, because our ability to stand up to these people via a strike or a stoppage or a boycott is going to dwindle when these trucks are just going to be automated and go into New York no matter what. Then what are we going to do? Mm-hmm. So I think it is important for people to hold a line while we still have the availability to hold a line. Otherwise, we're going to get so far down the path, we're not going to have leverage.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would say the thing on this, dude, like, I mean, New York City is a massive epicenter, and a lot of people rely on that system, bro. I think, like, one day would really fuck a lot of shit up. It would set a whole lot of stuff back. Like, one day of, like, no deliveries, bro, that's going to fuck up a lot of shit. I mean, like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to, keep an eye on this and see, as it develops. I mean, who knows by tomorrow?
At the end of the day, here's the thing. Humans are at the end of their leverage if technology continues to grow. Our ability to stand up, speak up, leverage things through civil disobedience and strikes and boycotts and inaction are dwindling because we are being replaced. And if you do not want to be replaced, you must flex the power currently that you have now. That's the bottom line. Yeah. So, Ray, if you want, I have a suspicion that Ray might listen to the show. So, Ray, if you do listen to the show, you're going to need more than 10 guys. You should be working on getting all the organizations, like we saw in a second video, to agree that you are no longer going to serve the people who disrespect you and don't value you and shit on you all day long. And I don't think that's unreasonable. Let them go drive the trucks. Let these fucking pussies go out and grow the food like the farmers have to do and deal with all these tariffs and taxes and fuel surcharges and make $0 doing it because they are just suppressed to death so a bunch of rich billionaires can sell you their fake fucking food. Let them do that. Because right now, they're in between. They're in transition. If people were to stand up right now, there would be a massive collapse of their entire agenda. If you allow their agenda to continue because you keep delivering their goods and eventually they're just going to replace you and we won't have the opportunity. Am I making sense?
Perfect sense.
Okay? This is an important thing for people to understand.
That's their goal, is to replace us.
Yeah.
100%.
They're fucking say it out loud, dude. Bill Gates says it in a fucking TED Talk. And bro, there's going to be people in the comments who are like, I'm from New York. I'm with you guys. I know, bro. That's why you got to get active, because we're not trying to hurt people like that. Mm-hmm. But like, bro, your leadership is so fucked up because you guys allow it to happen.
You haven't said shit yet.
You haven't said shit. And I've been telling you to stand up for 4 years.
Yeah. Yeah, this will be interesting, man. We'll definitely keep tabs on this.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's. Listen, if this is real, and
I don't like cancel culture or boycotts. I think it's bullshit.
It's not really. I wouldn't call this cancel culture.
But in this case, like when we're talking about power structures, that are highly biased, there's only one way to stop that shit, right? Like canceling some dude because he said some shit you don't like or did something that was out of character or made a mistake in their life. I'm not for that shit. I have a lot of grace for people. People fuck up. It's called being a human being. Mm-hmm. Fix your fuck ups, learn from them. Use them to move forward. This ruining of people, individuals, needs to stop. But again, that's just more proof that what I say is true, which is it is a social weapon. The true way to use that power as a collective is not to turn it on your fellow citizen or the local business guy who made a mistake or the guy who, you know what I'm saying? That's not how you utilize that power. You utilize this power against massive structures who are oppressing all of us, left, right, gay, straight, black, white, together. We work together to flip the power of those power structures, not your neighbor who said some fucked up shit on the internet or did something stupid 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's real, man.
Yeah, because people are always like, well, I thought you weren't against, you were against, I am against cancel culture against the individual, but I am not against cancel culture against tyrants and power structures and legitimate fascism. That's the only way you could stop it.
Yeah. Guys, tell us what you guys think. Let's get to our final headline. Headline number 3. You got some troll action.
Got what?
Some troll action.
Troll?
Man. This shit's fucking great. Headline number 3. So you guys, have you seen the stuff about Alexei Navalny, right? The guy who died in prison in Russia.
Yeah.
Right? It's been making a lot of headlines.
Yeah, well, from what I've seen of it,
a lot of leftists.
a lot of leftists are supporting him. Even Joe Biden saying some stuff, right? Like all these guys saying this stuff about this guy.
He was so good. So awesome, right? It gets good.
Well, I saw some interesting videos of that guy last night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but I'll let you finish your story because I don't know if what I saw was true or not.
Yeah. So Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny, who reportedly died under murky circumstances in a brutal prison camp at the age of 47 on Friday, he was a fierce critic of strongman Vladimir Putin and the corruption of the Russian elite. And a lot of leftists have been saying, oh, he's a dictator. Putin's killing his people. He's killing his opposition. To the point, you got even Bono paying tribute to Alexei Navalny during his U2 Spears residency.
This dude's still alive?
I thought he did die. Like, I'm not being funny. I thought he did die like fucking 7 years ago.
With his fucking amber glasses.
Yeah. Here's a clip from his concert.
I bet he's wearing some stupid ass glasses. Is he?
Yeah. They sound like they're like chanting some fucking like
Cult shit. You know why?
because they are. All right, so here's the thing. So Russia has been silent on this. And
Is that at the Sphere?
Mm-hmm.
Man, the Sphere is some cool shit.
That is some cool shit.
Yeah.
That is some cool shit.
One of these days, I'm going to do an event at the Sphere. Y'all are going to come. We're going to fill that bitch up. And it's going to be awesome.
Yeah. So Russia has responded, because it has been a little murky about how he died and what happened. He was in prison when it happened, right? Well, Russia responded. You know what their answer was? Russia says Alexei Navalny died of sudden death syndrome.
He must have been vaccinated.
Dude, that is great. That is that is great. That is some good shit right there.
I mean,
he's using their own fucking shit on him.
Yeah, that's true.
What are you gonna say?
Did you see all the videos of this guy at the actual Nazi rallies?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's not even my issue. All these fucking leftists are up in tears over this Russian citizen who died suddenly, according to the official reports. But we had an American citizen
in Ukraine.
Yeah. And nobody said shit on that.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that's because he was telling the truth.
Exactly.
Which was against
It's against the narrative.
Yeah. Look, man. These people that are cheering this, here's what people do not understand.
Mm-hmm.
That's them over there. Okay? That is not a reasonable. This is what people got to understand, dude. Putin doesn't play. Okay? He doesn't fuck around. If Hillary Clinton was a Russian citizen and Hillary Clinton has done what she's done, Putin would execute her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Now, if you think about the amount of damage that Hillary Clinton has done to our country, don't we sort of understand why you would remove those people from society for a betterment of the society? This woman literally made up Russia collusion, allegedly paid a dude
No,
Christopher
that's fact.
Steele, okay, I'm saying allegedly
Yeah.
because I don't know the actual details yet, but there is a shit ton of evidence that says she paid this dude to create a fake report that showed that Donald Trump was involved with Russia and that they stole an election
Oh,
when
that's
it
fact,
wasn't
yeah.
even fucking true. It was made up. Okay, so this is the disruption that now we've argued about it. Now you even have Michael Rappaport coming out who hates Trump saying, bro, they fooled me on the Charlottesville shit. That was bullshit. The whole thing. So for 8 years, we've had to deal with all these people saying all these lies about this man based upon this one lie that these people created. And then we have these people advocating for grown men to dress up as women and shake their balls in front of kids. I don't have a problem with drag queens, bro, but keep it in the gay bars or in the comedy scene where the fuck it belongs. Kids don't belong there. All right? So when you look at how Putin runs his country, Putin doesn't tolerate that shit because he understands history. And if you watched the Tucker interview, you would understand this man understands history very well, is that he cuts the head off of this shit before it ever starts. Okay, which basically means he's preserving the culture of Russia, and most Russian citizens love Russia because of the way that Putin runs it. So, fuck, bro, this is what happens. You don't allow dissension at this level to destroy a society, which we have done here because we were tricked for the last 20 years to have tolerance. Remember all these conversations for the last 20 years? Tolerance, acceptance, blah, 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 blah. And then what happened when tolerance happened? Oh, it became the tolerance wasn't enough. You're going to do what I say or fuck you. You're a bigot. You're a racist. You're a piece of shit. Cancel them, close their business, take their shit, ruin their reputation. That's where we are now. Because these people are not about tolerance or coexistence like their little fucking bumper sticker says. It's about dominance and authoritarianism and getting my way no matter what. And if you don't like it, then fuck you. And if you think that these people won't kill millions of people like they have in the past over and over and over again, like they did in Bolshevik Revolution, like they did in the Holodomors, like they've done in every single communist revolution that's existed on the face of the fucking planet ever, they'll kill you. And people don't understand that. And they're like, oh, this poor guy. This guy, if he was to get his way, would grow a movement to a point where he would kill millions of people because that's what communists do. Because their practical application of their strategy for society does not work. It does not work in reality. And when it doesn't work in reality, and they have power, they will do anything to maintain power, which means they kill the people who resist it. And these people are dangerous. They're not to be with. And if these people continue down this path in the United States of America, there will be a genocide in America of millions of people. And they will be the people who are typically celebrated as red, white, and blue patriotic Americans. And that is what we are dealing with. It is dangerous to even think that we are dealing with anything else. That is what we are dealing with. It is a communist revolution that we are in the middle of, and it is a very critical point in time. And if you do not speak out against it, and they win, it will cost you your life. That's real.
Yeah.
That's not some tinfoil bullshit.
What was the videos you were talking about?
There's a bunch of videos of this dude being at Nazi rallies. And it's interesting because if you watch the Putin video, all of our money and all of our support went to actual Nazis in Ukraine. So isn't it interesting that these people want to remove certain people from society, in this case, white, patriotic, red, white, and blue Americans, deplorables, fucking blah, 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 embarrassment of culture, Neanderthal, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, we're this is dangerous, dude. This is not politics as usual. This is dangerous. And the reason this guy died suddenly is because in other countries who have witnessed this shit before, which Russia had it a couple times in the last 100 years, they don't tolerate, they don't play. So, you know what? It is what the fuck it is. So you're condoning the execution of political rivals? You're going to do it to us?
Right. You just did it to us. and then we're still sending fucking.
Bro, listen,
billions of
people
dollars
don't
over there.
understand. If these people maintain power, there will be a genocide in the United States of America.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time, man.
And it won't be a genocide of black people or a genocide. It'll be a genocide of, like they tell you, right? Black people are being erased. No, dude, that's not true. We are getting the only people that are persecuted against in this country legally, in every single sense of the word, are fucking white patriotic Americans. If you're white and you fly a fucking American flag, they're happy to have you go fight their wars, but when they don't have the fucking wars, you're a problem for them.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, ultimately, Americans need to wake up to what's actually happening. This is not political ebbs and flows. This is communism. These people talk about it openly. They credit their favorite authors being Karl Marx and Saul Alinsky and all of this communist Marxist shit. When are we going to wake up and realize, bro, this is not left-right. This is real shit. What the do you think, dude?
Yeah, I just love how Russia's trolling shit. I mean, sudden death syndrome. I mean,
you know,
that's pretty good.
I don't like to laugh when people get killed, bro. Like, I don't think it's funny, but like, here's the reality. You know, when they talk about the people in the Middle East throwing motherfuckers off of buildings and cutting off their arms and shit, those are people that molest little kids.
Mm-hmm.
And those are people that do fucked up shit. They try to tell you, oh, they just throw gay people off the building. No, they don't. They throw molesters and degenerates and chronic criminals and thieves. And you know what? If you go to the Middle East and you go to the markets during the middle of the day, there's gold out and there's valuable goods out. There's jewelry and there's all this shit out in the open air and you can walk right by it. And you're like, why? And it's because people who touch it get their fucking hands cut off, which they should. This softening of America on crime and on fucking criminals is bullshit.
Yeah, what's needed to keep order in a society is
Did you see this shit in Kansas City?
with
The mayor?
Yeah.
Did you see what he was trying to claim? That our governor here in Missouri called the people who shot these people thugs, and now the mayor of Kansas City is calling, what's his face? The governor.
Parsons?
Parsons a
Yeah.
fucking racist because he called them thugs. Well, here, I got some news for you, motherfucker. They are thugs.
They're fucking thugs.
And thugs isn't a fucking racial definition. It's a criminal.
Yeah, you're showing your own cards.
That's
there.
right. If you think that it's only black people are thugs, it's because you're a racist.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're showing your own cards there, buddy.
This motherfucking, these fucking turds shot up killed this mother, and you can't call them thugs. We should call them dead.
Right.
They should already be done. They should be all the way on the other side of the wood chipper, fertilizing the earth. That's the should be happening. And until Americans come to the conclusion that we have to deal with harshness harshly, we're going to continue to all suffer. I don't know, guys. Where you live, can you drive in your downtown? Because we can't here. Can't even go to a restaurant without getting your shit up. Is that the country you pay all these taxes to live in?
That makes sense, man.
Oh, but don't call them thugs. They're thugs.
Yeah, that's stupid, man.
I'm tired of the shit, dude. I'm fed up with the shit. I'm fed up with everything being a justification for debauchery and fucking criminality and nonsense and sexual deviancy. I'm tired of it. It's time to restore some fucking order in this country and its culture, and it starts with you and me and everybody else calling shit the way it is. Stop pussyfooting around. So, I don't want to offend anybody. They don't have any problem offending you.
It's real shit, man. Well, guys, let's get to our final segment of the show. As always, you have thumbs up or thumbs. Talk about not taking shit no more. This is a good topic. Thumbs up or dumb as fuck headline reads: teen at Indiana car wash sprays rude customer with water after lemonade thrown at her. I like it.
I like it too. I don't have to know anymore.
Just get back to it, man. So a teen in Indiana is going viral after she defended herself against a rude customer who threw lemonade in her face inside a car wash. The video shows Anna pronounce that?
I don't know.
Dot? Is that Bosnian?
I don't know. Her chick? I don't fucking know, man. Her name is Anna.
Hey, Anna.
The video shows Anna, 18, with a weird-ass last name, spraying water from a powerful hose through the open window of a rude customer's vehicle while working at the car wash. This ensued in Real AF, Andy Frisella, and DJ giving her a fucking trophy.
So the 14-second
How about that?
Yeah, I like it. It works. It works. The 14-second clip shows Anna power washing a white sedan when the driver suddenly rolls her window down and chucks lemonade from a plastic cup at her. In response, Anna swiftly retaliates without missing a beat and sprays the driver with water from her power hose. Here's the video.
It's murder on the dance floor, but you better not kill the groove.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's murder on the dance
What the
floor.
fuck was that?
Yeah, exactly.
And look, she's gonna get
No. She's good. She's good. Anna's good. Anna's safe. Anna's safe. So she says, quote, I was loading the car like I did with so many cars before that, making sure they safely entered the car wash belt. Anna told What's the Jam? Quote, once I pulled the car in all the way, I put the numbers into the system so they got the car wash they paid for. Now, many viewers have commented on the video, which has gone viral on Twitter.
gone viral on X, formerly known as Twitter. We could cut out an hour and a half of fucking collective time on this show just reading that one line.
Just call it
Just
Twitter.
call it Twitter.
Saying the customer got what they deserved. Quote, how miserable do you have to be to throw a drink at a teenager doing the job? Another person said, quote, what could possibly inspire someone to treat a completely innocent stranger like that? Another person wrote.
There's no accountability for anything anyone does anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's why these people have been raised to believe that there is no repercussions for their actions. And they have been raised that since they were fucking in kindergarten. Okay? So we're going to have to start punching motherfuckers in the fucking face again.
Dude, those
Figuratively.
yeah, figuratively. Yeah, with our words.
Yes.
Those fucking hoses hurt though, man.
I hope it took her fucking face off. I hope it fucking caused permanent damage. Who throws a fucking lemonade on someone just trying to do a goddamn job?
Yeah, it's stupid. But so Anna, who is a student, said her employer sided with her to ensure her workplace safety. She says, quote, I told my managers who were not okay with the customer throwing a drink at me, she told the New York Post. The customer and her boyfriend have been banned from the car wash for life, the Post reported. So what does Anna get, man?
Anna gets a thumbs up, bro.
Should we send her-
100%.
Send her a trophy?
I think she was too hard. Dude, throwing a lemonade on someone who's just doing their job for no reason. It's like these people we see going in the gas station and destroying the gas station because they were out of a certain kind of cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
Or the person asked for something. Like, bro, all this shit.
Yeah.
Those people should be shamed. They should be on every fucking website in the world. The people who threw the lemonade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gross.
It's real shit, man.
Think of doing that to someone. Think of pulling up to someone. Like, think of the kind of person that would pull up.
It's fucking trash.
Hold on, bro. Would pull up to, road workers. There's guys working on the side of the road. You pull up next to them, they're working. And you take your lemonade and you fucking fling it on them. Think of the fucking piece of shit you'd have to be. I'm sick of these people, bro.
Yeah. Well, guys, Andy, that's all I got.
Yep, don't be a hoe.
Share the show.